Hey kids, I'm back. Come on, let's do another 20 puzzles. It's gonna be fun, right? It's easier when we study together, right? You are not alone. So let's try. Puzzle number 21. What do we have? Queen on f6. And then we have a bishop on f4 that can join the attack. 5 seconds to find the move. Okay, I hope you found the right move here. I know you are thinking about bishop h6, but that's not the correct move because bishop goes back to f8 and blocks the checkmate. So bishop e5 is the correct move. We are threatening queen g7 or queen to h8 checkmate. The only move is king f8. And now we play queen to d8 checkmate. Let's do number 22. What do we have here? Knight on g1. We have a pawn on f4, that's important, blocking the king to go to g5. We have a bishop on e2, controlling the diagonal. We have a rook on d1 that can join the attack. 5 seconds to find the move. Okay, I hope you found rook d3. You are threatening rook h3 checkmate or g3 checkmate because rook supports the pawn. Now, if the bishop goes to c8, you just play g3. So black cannot stop both g3 and rook h3, right? So rook d3 is correct move. Let's play that move. And now we play g3, checkmate. Puzzle 23. Let's analyze. We have a queen on h6, knight on d6, pawn on e5. Can any other piece join us? Not really. Right? So checkmate in 2 moves. 5 seconds. Okay. I hope you found knight e8. You want to come back to f6 and make a checkmate. Now, knight e8 also supports the queen on g7, checkmate. So let's play that move. There is no move for black, look. Knight e7 and we play queen g7 checkmate. Puzzle number 24. Knight on h5. 3 pawns, h4, g4, f5, and the bishop on d3 can help us for a checkmate. 5 seconds. Okay. Of course, we would like to play g5, but the king can take the knight on h5. So we play move bishop e2. And there is no move for black. Right? Any move that black plays, we play g5, checkmate. Checkmate. Now, puzzle 25. Immediately I see this pawn on g6. An important pawn blocking the king. King is trapped. I also see 2 rooks. There's pawn on h4. If this pawn is not on h4, then that would be a checkmate. I hope I gave you enough hint to find the move here. Correct move, rook g5. You are threatening rook h5, checkmate. If the pawn takes the rook, pawn on h4, this covers the check. Checkmate. So let's play this. Rook g5, and we take checkmate. 26. Immediately I'm looking at the chess pieces. Let me see, what do we have? I see the queen on h3. I see this pin here. Rook on e1, there is a pin. I see the knight on f4. Dangerous knight. Bishop on c5, right? We have to play a good move here, because otherwise we would lose the game, right? Because look, this pawn can become a queen. So we have to figure out the checkmate. This move is very beautiful, not easy, but I'm sure you're gonna get it. Okay. Let's analyze this. Queen goes to f1. Now we are threatening to take the rook on g1. If rook takes on f1, rook takes on f1, checkmate. King cannot escape because the knight on f4. So queen f1, there is no move that white can play. Checkmate. Puzzle number 27. What do we have here? I see the rook. This rook can help us, right? The knight on g6, surrounding the king, see, covering the f8 and e7. Bishop on h7. Pawn, perhaps pawn in some positions could join us, right? Knight is too far away, right? So what can we do here? Checkmate in 2 moves. I hope you found this move, bishop to g8. You are threatening bishop f7, checkmate. And now rook goes to f8, checkmate. Puzzle number 28. What do we have here? I see this king on the edge of the board, definitely in a dangerous position here, right? We have a queen on b3, we have a rook on d5, pawn on c5, very important, right? And we have a pawns on b7 and a7. King on c7 also can help. Try to find a move. Okay, I can give you a hint because I know this is a hard puzzle for kids. We would love to play queen b6, but we cannot do it because the knight is on c4. So try to think with me. If we play rook d6, we are threatening to play rook a6 checkmate. Right? So the only move for white is to open this bishop and prevent that, right? So white will have to move the knight. And now we can come back and play queen b6, checkmate. Puzzle 29. What do we have here? We have a knight on f6. Pawn on g5 protects the knight. We have bishop on e6. We also have a rook on e3. So let's find a move and threaten the checkmate. I hope you found rook h3. We are threatening rook h7 checkmate. That means bishop on f7 can go to g8 and stop that. But then we have this great checkmate. Knight e8, checkmate. So let's try. Rook goes to h3. We are threatening checkmate. Bishop goes to g8 to stop that, right? But checkmate on e8. This one is really very beautiful puzzle. Let's go to number 30. What do we have here? We have a knight on c5 blocking the king, so the black king cannot go to e6 and cannot go to e4. We have a very important king here on h5 blocking the black king to go to g6 and g4. We have a bishop that can join the attack. Of course, we have this very important pawn on g3. So now we have to find a good move, otherwise we are going to lose the game. Look, black is a queen up here. Checkmate in 2 moves. Okay, this one is not easy. I hope you found bishop h2. Look, bishop h2, we are threatening g4 checkmate and it cannot be stopped. Right? Look, there is no move for black. g4 checkmate. Very unusual position. The black king checkmated in the middle of the board, and look, white has only 4 pieces surrounding the black king. Checkmate. Let's go to number 31. Okay, what do we have here? We have 2 knights. Knight on d3, knight on e2, bishop on g6 can help. Pawn is important. Pawn on g2, and of course king is important here, right? King is helping the attack on the black king. So try. This one is also not easy, but maybe you can get it. Checkmate in 2 moves. I can give you a little bit hint. The knight on d3 is doing a great job because king cannot escape. Knight on e2 is doing a great job, right? We need to give a check to the king. We have to create a position where we can give a check. So we are not going to move the knights. Okay, I hope you found the move bishop h5. We are threatening bishop to f3 checkmate. Right, that's what we want to do. Now, the only move is knight e5 or knight d4, right? So now we play knight to f2 checkmate. Look at this cool checkmate. Really nice, right? Checkmate. Now look, try to follow me. Like when we play bishop h5, if this black knight goes to d4, then we would play knight to g3 checkmate. That would be also a nice checkmate. You can set this up on the chessboard and see. Okay, let's go to number 32. What do we have? We have a rook on a7, right? We have a knight on f6, and we have a pawn on h6. So what can we do here? How can we cannot move the rook to a8, right? Because the knight on b6. So checkmate in 2 moves. Knight on f6 can help you. Okay. I hope you found this move, rook to g7. Look, rook to g7, and you are threatening to play rook to g8 checkmate. Now bishop has to move, right? But then rook takes on h7 checkmate. So let's play this. Rook g7. Look, there is no defense. We are threatening to play rook g8. So bishop moves. Right now we cannot play rook g8 because there is a rook on g2, but we can play rook h7 checkmate. Very important you remember position like this. because a rook and the knight are working so well together. Let's go to the puzzle number 33. What do we have here? Again, this knight on f3, right? Around the king, you see the knights are very dangerous. But we also have a queen on d7. Okay, let's see. The first move is queen h3. We are threatening to take on h2, checkmate, because the knight supports the queen, but don't forget we are also threatening to take the rook on f1. So let's play that move. So if the rook moves, we take on h2, checkmate. Let's go to the puzzle 34. Okay, this one is easy. This one you know. I don't have to explain you this one, right? So we play rook h7, check, and rook g8. Okay, let's go to number 35. Okay, what do we do here? Okay, I hope you found a move, a rook to b5. Right, that move traps the king. King has to move to a8 and then rook a6, checkmate. So let's play it. Rook b5, and then we play rook to a6, checkmate. Let's go to number 36. What do we have here? Two rooks on the 7th rank, always dangerous for the black king. 5 seconds to find a move. Okay, I hope you found rook g7. King has to go to e8 and then rook g8 or rook h8, checkmate. Okay, let's go here and rook g8, checkmate. Let's go to number 37. What do we have here? We have two rooks on b1 and on c1, king on f1, king trapped in the corner, checkmate in 2 moves. Okay, I hope you found king f2, check. King has to go to h2 and then rook h1, checkmate. So let's play this. And rook h1, checkmate. 38. Okay, what do we have here? We have a rook on h6, we have a rook on f6, and of course king on g6. Those are the 3 pieces that can help us. The king is kind of trapped on the edge of the board, so we can play checkmate in 2 moves. Did you find this move? Rook h8, king takes, and then rook f8. I hope you did. And then rook f8, checkmate. Puzzle number 39. Okay, let's see what do we have here. We have 2 rooks lined up, and yeah, this one should be easy for you. Now look, if you are practicing this one, because you see this octopus here, right? The lead chess allows us to play only 1 move, but in this case there are several correct moves, right? So I don't know even which one I entered here. Maybe it's rook b5 that I played, right? This move. Yes, that's that. And then rook a5, checkmate. But if you go back to that position, you can even play king a1 and rook a2, or rook b3 and rook a3. So all those moves are good. Let's go to number 40. So what do we have here? This one is very interesting. We have a rook on a d7, pawn on c7, king is trapped there on a6. So try to find a checkmate in 2 moves. Of course, I know you are thinking about taking the queen, and that's okay. You would finish the game very quickly. But in this case, the correct move is to take the knight. And you see the knight is now blocking the king, so king cannot go to b6, and rook to a7 is a checkmate. Okay, kids, listen, we're gonna stop here, and then I'm going to come back and we're gonna continue with puzzle number 41. Thank you for listening to me, and see you in a couple of minutes. Bye bye.